In a year that you just can't rely on being able to speed boost, you have to make sure you have a pretty deep bag and you can make very difficult shots. Being able to slow the game down a little bit, go into the post and take advantage of your matchup has never been more evident than this year. And being 6'7", you have your way with most defenders and you can finish very difficult layups in the paint. This may be the best year for a Luka Doncic build. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead, drop a like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get right into the build. Now, if you guys have been playing the game a little bit, you understand the gameplay is a little bit slower. You have to play a lot different than you did in 2K25. So I think this Luka Doncic build is quite literally perfect for how this game plays. Shoot the basketball, dribble, take it to the post, finish tough layups. Doesn't get too much better than that. We're gonna go ahead and make it at point guard at 6'7", 230 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan. 6'7" is the highest height you can go this year. I still want to make a point guard, so that's the route we're going. Now, just from the first couple days of playing the game, I understand what's really kind of overpowered in this game, and I will say finishing moves that aren't just contact dunks are pretty tough. So if you have a good close shot, you got a good layup, you can finish some very tough things at the paint, especially because a lot of these guards don't have interior, and interior is so big. So we'll go ahead and start with this build on the close shot, take it to an 83. I think I just had to go to an 83 by the way that we upgraded it. But like I said, you get some rebounds. If you wanted, like, you're 6'7", so if you get a rebound over a point guard, you can just go up every single time. It's like the close shot is so perfect on this build. It's also tied to your float game, so if you want to do floaters and stuff like that, upgrade your close shot, it definitely will help out. Driving layup, we're gonna kick this to a 93. Like I said, the driving layup is extremely overpowered this year. That's gonna give you badges like layup mixmaster on gold, and again, you can do a max +1 if you would want to get it to Hall of Fame. I do believe, I don't know if you'll be able to get it on, actually you will be able to get that on Legend if you want. If you can get some cap breakers, you can get this on Hall of Fame and then use your max +1 to get it on Legend. I can only imagine how gross that would be on a 6'7" build, but I've been able to make a ton of very contested layups in the paint. If I'm blinking red, it doesn't matter. Like I said, a lot of these guys, even center builds right now, don't have too much interior. I'm sure that will change a little bit, but if you're going up against a guard, I'm guaranteeing you, man, like layup mixmaster, you got flow game, you'll have physical finisher, ton of good badges. With a 93 driving layup, you'll be able to make pretty much everything. We're gonna go only with a 73 driving dunk. Last year, I don't think I put any driving dunk on my Luka build, and some of you guys were, you know, letting me have it. I know Luka, as of right now, he's not dunking the basketball that much, but he can still finish in the paint with dunks. I don't have posterizer on this build. Again, it's going to be something, if I want to, I can get, you know, with the cap breakers, I could get posterizer, but I'm getting a ton of dunk animations, especially if the lane is open. Don't worry about it. You'll be able to dunk the basketball. And then our standing dunk is going to go to a 45, just so we can get some of these dunk packages. Like, again, like I said, if you're just open in the paint, you want to make sure you can get some standing dunks. And I don't even think I upgraded it on my build. I think I had it like a 25. So I'm sure that driving dunk still kind of kicks in a little bit more than the standing dunk does, but we'll take it to a 45. You'll be able to get it. And this is where it gets really fun, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, with a slower pace game, having an 87 post control is so overpowered. I'm not even going to lie to you. I've been able to spin by pretty much anybody, and I only have like rebirth badges as of right now, so I don't even have like the posto poet on Hall of Fame or gold yet. I've just been spinning by people pretty much every single time, and like I said, it helps a lot with a slower paced game. If somebody's kind of clamping you on the perimeter, you can kind of just post them up real quickly, or just get them in the post and spin off real fast, because a lot of these guys aren't expecting that. You don't see too many people play like this, and you know that's right up my alley to play like that. So again, like I said, an 87 post control, super gross. You'll be able to hit post fades, hop shots, all that good stuff like that. It's been a ton of fun to mess with, and I can only imagine when I get this build maxed out. Next, we're gonna go to our shooting the mid-range. We're gonna take this to an 86. Now again, like I said, there are some things you can add like a +1 if you guys plan on playing the game a lot, to like certain attributes to get more badges. This could be one of them. As of right now, I only have an 86 mid-range, but if you want to take this to an 89, or you want to sacrifice some things, or if you want to use cap breakers, eventually you can get set shot specialist on gold, and I do believe you can get shifty shooter as well if you want to get that on, I think, silver or gold eventually. If you just put like a +1 to that, you could get it, I think, on silver or gold. I can't remember, but again, like I said, cap breakers are big. If you guys plan on playing the game a little bit, make sure you cater your builds a little bit to this, not too much, but just a little bit if you plan on playing. Again, very difficult shots going in with this. Mid-range is a lot of fun to play with. Off dribbles, post fades, hop shots, all that good stuff. Like I said, the mid-range game kind of underrated, but on a slower pace game, on a taller build, definitely don't overvalue it or undervalue it. because it is pretty gross. And then we're gonna go with an 83 3-point shot on this build. With an 83 3-pointer, you get limitless range, and I've been able to pretty much make every single shot. Like, I think I'm shooting like 70% from 3 on this build, pretty much all ISO, catch and shoots on the 2s and stuff like that. So this 83 3-point shot with the jump shot that I use, I might have to drop a video on it, but you'll be able to make pretty much everything consistently. Quick stops off the dribble. You guys saw in the beginning, you can make very difficult shots with this. So the 83 3-pointer seems to be like a pretty good sweet spot to be able to consistently hit from pretty much anywhere. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite thing about the build. A very high pass accuracy might be the most fun thing on this game. 92 pass accuracy gets you that Hall of Fame dimer. Again, it is a tier 2 badge. So if you get the max +1, you can get this to Hall of Fame dimer. If your teammates are missing with Hall of Fame dimer, I don't know what to tell you, but I've seen it happen. But 92 pass accuracy, like I said, don't have too many clips as of right now. I've been playing the 2s, but even on the 2s, it's insanely fun. I think I have my pass accuracy as I'm doing this at an 82, and I can tell such a big difference, like especially with defense on the way this game plays. If they help a little bit, the 92 pass accuracy is insanely quick, and they can't help. They're just going to be wide open every single time. So I definitely would recommend having some pass accuracy on your build this year. We're going to go to a 90 ball handle to unlock a lot of the good dribble moves. Again, on this build, you won't be able to get it on legend because it doesn't really go up too much. Like I said, you only get it at a 91, but we're going to take it to a 90, and our speed with ball is going to go to a 75. As of right now, haven't been able to tell that much of a difference dribbling wise. I mean, it's a taller build, so I know it's a little bit more difficult to dribble, but I've been able to kind of put some combos together, and which has been fun. I think on a taller builds, you kind of have to do a couple moves and just make your initial move to the basket, or if you want to shoot a 3-pointer or mid-range, you can't really do too much dribble spamming. I know it's still early, but it feels that as of right now in these taller builds, you have to do a couple quick moves and just make your initial move to the basket or whatever you were trying to do. Can't do too much. But again, like I said, the 75 speed with ball feels pretty good. Now, we don't have the craziest defense on this build, but we do have some. You got to remember, we are 6'7", and like I said in the beginning of this, you have to make sure you at least have some defense. Like, if you don't have interior defense, I don't have it upgraded as of right now on my build, and I'm telling you guys, pretty much anything in the paint goes in. It's kind of ridiculous. So you want to make sure you have interior defense. Don't skip out on that this year. We're going to have a 74 perimeter. Not the craziest badges that we unlock with this, but we do get stuff like Challenger. We get like Pick Dodger and stuff like that. So we definitely want to make sure you have that perimeter. And like I said in my last video, if you don't have perimeter upgraded, they're going to shoot over you every single time. Doesn't matter how tall you are. Doesn't matter anything else. If you don't have perimeter, you're getting shot over. 60 steal just so we can get the lane steals. Nothing too crazy there. We're not going to upgrade our block. We're going to take that to a 30, but then we come down to our rebounding. We are Luka Doncic. We want to make sure we get some boards. 50 offensive rebound, 70 defensive rebound. So you will be able to get a lot of these rebounds over guards. And again, like I said, you're 6'7". So if you can just get some good animations, you should be good to go. Now, as we all know, Luka's not the fastest guy in the world. So we're with a 73 speed, take our agility to a 71. Like I mentioned before, I haven't played too much on this build, like on the 3s or anything like that. So I'm not too sure how this would go isoing, but I still think, like I said, I've played some people that have high post control. If you really want to, you can get glitchy, make some mid-range shots, shoot the open 3-point shot. So I will try this on the 3s. I will try this on the rec center as well. If you guys want to see that, make sure to drop a like. But as of right now, we're not the fastest build, but a 73 speed, 71 agility is what we're going with. And then we're going to take our strength to an 84, which is going to be a ton of fun to mess with. This is going to get you strong handle on Hall of Fame, physical finisher on goal, tons of badges to finish in the paint. And again, like I said, you are kind of like a hybrid post score type of build. So having a high strength with a high post control it's insane. So far, I've had a ton of fun with this. I've got people so angry because like a lot of people don't know how to dribble. So when I take them to the post and just kind of take advantage of their build, it works out perfectly. So 84 strength, you get that immovable enforcer, a ton of good badges like on gold and Hall of Fame since we have that strength. And then we're just going to take our vertical to a 60, and that's going to finish off our build. For all you guys that like to get the shades of course, we will get the shades of Luka Doncic, which ends up working out perfectly. Oscar Robertson and Devin Booker as well. And we get called a 3-level scoring playmaker, which, like I said, honestly, perfect for Luka Doncic. I'll go ahead and give you guys the animations. This is what I'm rocking with as of right now. I am using the Stephen Curry pass style, which honestly, not the greatest. I might just keep it at none as of right now. You guys let me know if you've been using any different pass styles that you guys have liked. Let me know. I do have a high pass accuracy on this build, so I want to know. We're using Luka's layup package. We also are using this go-to shot, Jarris Walker, which I have liked a lot to kind of combo with Wouldn't really recommend doing it for the jump shot itself. It's not the best, but you can see if you cancel out of it, you can kind of get a nice speed boost with it. Then we're using Luka Doncic spin jumper, which I've liked. Hop jumper, Zach LaVine. Not a huge fan of Luka's post fade, but I thought we would try it out just for some clips. Dribble moves are actually kind of clean. I've liked these a lot. Was using the Kawhi Leonard behind the back. It kind of gives you that nice little wraparound. Looks a little bit kind of like James Harden. I don't know if this is the best one. You guys also put me on game. Just let me know. Like I said, this is my first kind of guard build of the year. So if you guys have messed around with anything better, let me know down below in the comment section. You guys let me know what you think about the build. I think this is a perfect year for Luka. High pass accuracy is going to be a ton of fun. If you want to see this build maybe in the rec center, drop a like. Let me know down below in the comment section. Could be fun. Make sure to go check out the other NBA 2K25 videos I've put out. If you're looking for a good big man build, hey, I think my Giannis build might be for you.